Okay, we welcome His Excellency the President of the Republic and Vice President of the Republic.
Wisdom is not a reciprocity of any single person. And so anytime he sees kings and chiefs visit him to encourage him and to share your wisdom with him, it gladdens his heart. And so on behalf of the president and the vice president, we welcome you today to the presidency. It is our prayer and wish that you live long, have good health, your kingdom prospers, and Ghana will be successful and rise again. Once again, you're all welcome. Thank you.
To His Excellency the President. We also have senior government officials here. Can we please see you? Can you give us a wave? MPs from the northern part of Ghana. Can we please see you with a wave? Please permit us. Because of time, we can't mention all the names.
And I quote, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces in Ghana, Her Excellency Yaa Na Ajiman, the Vice President, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, Minister of Education, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, Minister for Local Government, and Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Northern Regional Minister Honorable Ali Adolf, members of state present, national security heads, members of parliament present, honorable MMDCs present, distinguished officials, NANIMA, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be here in person today to offer my warmest congratulations to you and the good people of Ghana on assumption of duty as President and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. First of all, I want to thank you for making it possible for me to come all the way from Dagmang with my chiefs and elders to pay you this courtesy call. We appreciate this gesture very much. Mr. President, this is an important occasion for me as this marks a new chapter in Ghana's journey forward. And I'm confident that your leadership will usher in an era of unprecedented growth, peace, and prosperity for the great nation. As a traditional leader, this is what we always wish for our people and communities, to live in peace with our neighbors and grow in prosperity. Your leadership has already brought a breath of fresh air to our nation and has renewed hope and optimism in the good people of Ghana. The swift action taken to revitalize our economy and improve the lives of Ghanaians are truly commendable. Your commitment to getting the machinery of government moving without delay has set a positive tone for your administration, and we are gladdened by the promise of a brighter future that your leadership symbolizes. The people of Ghana have high expectations, and I'm pleased to see that your government is already working tirelessly to meet these expectations. Your dedication to the welfare of Ghanaians is evident in the policies and initiatives that have been rolled out, and I have no doubt that your leadership will bring about transformative change that will benefit our nation for generations to come. The drastic drop in the dollar exchange rate from 17 cedis to 11 cedis in less than 6 months is a remarkable achievement that speaks volumes about your administrative commitment to prudent economic management. This significant reduction is not merely a numbers game. It reflects a deliberate effort to stabilize the economy, boost confidence in the cedi, and create a favorable environment for investment and growth. It demonstrates your government's ability to think critically and act decisively in the best interests of Ghanaians. Your government's achievements within a short span are truly commendable, and several initiatives stand out as particularly noteworthy. The leaner cabinet you have established is a shining example of your dedication to efficient governance. By strengthening the cabinet and reducing the number of ministers and presidential staffers, you have demonstrated a commitment to eliminating redundancy, enhancing productivity, and ensuring that resources are allocated where they are needed most. This bold move sets a positive tone for your administration and underscores your resolve to lead a government that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. The introduction of the Code of Conduct for appointees is another landmark achievement that sets a new standard for transparency and accountability in our nation's governance. By establishing clear guidelines and expectations for appointees, you have taken a crucial step towards restoring public trust and ensuring that those who serve in your government do so with integrity, professionalism, and a deep commitment to the welfare of Ghanaians. This initiative sends a powerful message about your administrative values and its determination to lead by example. Furthermore, the National Economic Dialogue and National Education Dialogue are shining examples of your commitment to inclusive decision-making. By bringing together experts, stakeholders, and citizens from diverse backgrounds, you have created a platform for constructive debate, idea sharing, and collective problem solving. These dialogues demonstrate your willingness to listen, learn, and adapt, and they have the potential to shape a long-term vision for Ghana's economic and educational development. By engaging with the public and incorporating their insights into policy formulation, you are not only building trust, but also laying the foundation for sustainable progress and prosperity. Mr. President, in your quest to transform Ghana, I want to assure you that you have my undivided and unflinching support and in collaboration. As a traditional leader, I'm committed to working closely with you to harness the collective energies of our young people, leveraging our rich cultural heritage and traditional wisdom to drive national development. Together with us, the traditional leaders in Ghana, we can build a brighter future for Ghana where our citizens thrive and reach their full potential. As a traditional leader, I also appreciate your respect for the values of our great nation, particularly the spirit of Sankofa. This profound symbol reminds us to reach back into our rich cultural heritage, reclaiming the wisdom and strength of our ancestors while innovating and forging ahead to build a brighter future for Ghana. Your leadership embodies this attitude. You have demonstrated a deep understanding of our nation's unique cultural identity and the importance of traditional values in shaping our collective future. You're also innovating for progress with an initiative like the National Economic Dialogue and National Educational Dialogue, which showcase your commitment to inclusive decision-making. Furthermore, you are honoring our heritage by acknowledging the significance of our cultural roots. You are helping to preserve Ghana's history and traditions while propelling our nation towards a more prosperous future. These are all great signs of a true African leader. The potential for progress when we harness our resources and work together is tremendous, and I entreat you, Mr. President, to continue on this path of visionary leadership. That is prioritizing people-centered policies to ensure that the needs and welfare of Ghanaians remain at the forefront of decision-making. Your sustainable development policies will foster economic growth while protecting our environment and preserving natural resources for future generations. Last but not the least is your inclusive governance policies, which encourages citizens' participation and transparency in governments to build trust and promote accountability. Your Excellency, I applaud you to continue on this path of visionary leadership. I thank you very much for your kind reception and wish you success, God's blessings in your leadership journey. May your administration efforts yield abundant fruit, and may Ghana's prosperity and development be the lasting legacy of your leadership. Once again, I offer you my support and collaboration to work together and to build a better future for our great nation. God bless your administration. God bless Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm overjoyed today, myself and Yaa Na, to welcome our father, the Yaa Na, and our fathers from Dagbon who have come to visit us. It is traditional that when your son gets elevated to a position, an office, it is good for his father to follow and see how he has settled in. We've been in government for almost 6 months, and I think it is about time that my father comes and sees how we've settled in. And so on behalf of Jane and myself, we're very happy to welcome Yaa Na to the presidency. I've had a very close relationship with Yaa Na Abukari Muhammad II from when he was Yaa Na. We worked together to resolve the Dagbon crisis. And from when I met him, I found him a very reasonable, level-headed, peace-loving, traditional ruler. And so he played a critical role in the Otumfuo Committee resolution of the Dagbon crisis. And he was a major stakeholder, and I'm happy that at the end of the resolution of the crisis, he mounted to the traditional skins of Dagbon. And since he mounted the skins, Dagbon has been at peace. As I said, he's a peace-loving person. And now that we have peace in Dagbon, it is time for us to have progress and development in Dagbon. So, Your Royal Majesty, you are very warmly welcome. I wish also to welcome the retinue of our fathers who have accompanied the Yaa Na here, our honorable ministers of state, senior members of the presidency, members of parliament, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with a deep sense of honor and gratitude that I welcome your Royal Majesty and your esteemed delegation to the seat of the presidency this morning. This is no ordinary visit. This is a moment that is steeped in historical symbolism, national relevance, and cultural dignity. When Dagbon calls, Ghana listens. And when the Yaa Na visits, the state must rise to receive him with the full respect and honor. The state must rise to receive him with the full respect and honor that is due to one of Africa's greatest kingdoms. In Dagbon, it is said, and if I don't get this right, don't laugh. Ka yina pam yele ka zugu yuli. I don't know whether I'm saying it right. Ka yina pam yele ka zugu yuli. When the elders walk in unity, the community prospers. Your presence here today is a reaffirmation of the bond between Ghana's democratic institutions and our cherished traditional authorities. This bond must never be broken, for in it lies the continuity of our civilization, our peace, and our development. Your enskillment in 2019 marked the dawn of a new era for Dagbon and the entire nation. After years of conflict, Dagbon rose again, not with vengeance, but with tolerance and with vision. You and Yaa Na have led this new era with humility, wisdom, and a sense of unity. You've demonstrated that traditional authority is not merely ceremonial, it is consequential, and it shapes the soul of our nation. Your Majesty, the development of Dagbon and the northern region remains a central priority of the government that I lead. I wish to reaffirm my commitment to the social and economic transformation of northern Ghana, rooted in partnership with traditional authorities and anchored in direct private investment, practical investments. In the 2025 budget statement, we outlined specific interventions to accelerate growth, to promote equity, and deepen inclusion in northern Ghana. And so let me begin with agriculture and food security. Under the Northern Savannah Economic Transformation Program, over 10,000 hectares of irrigated land is to be developed in the Nasia, Dungu, and Bulung program areas. This project is expected to create jobs for over 8,000 young farmers and boost the production of rice, maize, and soya bean. We're targeting 3 crops: rice, maize, and soya bean. It is designed to turn the northern region into a major agro-industrial hub, with Yendi, Savlugu, and Karaga as key agribusiness processing centers. Additionally, we will invest to strengthen the share and cashew value chains with expanded processing centers in Tamale and market linkages in Tolong and Zabzugu. This will benefit thousands of rural women and provide sustainable livelihoods rooted in our traditional knowledge systems. Your Majesty, I launched the National Apprenticeship Program in Tamale. Youth development is at the heart of our national rebirth, and the 2025 budget has provided adequate funding for the takeoff of the National Apprenticeship Program, which is being rolled out in partnership with our vocational institutions and the private sector across the country. Over 5,000 youths from the northern region are expected to be trained in employable skills such as carpentry, welding, tailoring, shea butter processing, and agribusiness. These efforts align with our broader vision of the 24-hour economy strategy, which will provide new job opportunities and extended business hours across agro-processing, logistics, and community services. I look forward to launching a pilot 24-hour economic zone in the northern region. Our commitment to the health sector is equally strong. Under the Savannah Health Investment Plan, we're commencing the rehabilitation of the Yendi Municipal Hospital and building 2 new CHIPS compounds at Nakwache and Panjaga. We're also deploying 30 additional community nurses across rural Dagbang by December this year. This is linked to our program policy framework called Mahama Cares, which guarantees access to basic health care for every Ghanaian, irrespective of location or income. On infrastructure, we're investing in the Northern Roads Improvement Corridor, which includes upgrading the Tamale-Yendi-Tatale corridor, feeder roads connecting Sang, Gushego, Saboba, and Bumbuna will also be improved to enhance mobility for farmers and traders. We also, under the Big Push, are going to complete the remaining segments of the Eastern Corridor Road project. 3 areas will receive particular attention, from Otidamanko to Nkwanta, and from Nkwanta to Dodipepesu, and also from Nakpanduri to Kulungungu. The people of Dagbang have waited long for peace, and so now they deserve progress and development. The time for promises has passed. What we must now deliver is results. Our people deserve water, roads, schools, clinics, and jobs. The northern region cannot remain a symbol of poverty while being a source of national pride. To this end, the Community Infrastructure Development Fund, launched in 2025, will finance water and sanitation projects in 50 underserved communities in Dagbang. These include Patinga, Lungni, Nakpanduri, while small town water systems are planned for Wulensi and Bimbila. The Yendi water supply system will also be executed. We have been offered funds by the European Union to execute the Yendi water supply system, and also the Tamale water expansion project. And then also, under that project, it also includes Damango. The Savannah region is going to benefit from increased water supply, so that the Gunjas will stop saying Chumunta. Your Majesty, Chumunta means there's no water. Damango is water-starved, so once we get them water, they will stop saying Chumunta to people who come to beg for water. Beyond infrastructure, we're also restoring the dignity and capacity of the traditional chieftaincy institution. The Traditional Leadership Support Fund, created under the 2025 budget, will finance the preservation of royal archives, rehabilitation of palaces, and logistical support for traditional areas, including the Dagbang Traditional Council. We recognize that tradition is complementary to development. Tradition is foundational. This government will not sideline traditional rulers. We'll partner with you. We'll listen to your wise counsel. We'll honor your place in the national architecture of governance. Your Majesty, let me also acknowledge your wise leadership in promoting peace beyond the boundaries of Dagbang. Your quiet interventions in disputes across Mamprusi, Gonja, and the Eastern Corridor have helped reduce tensions and avoid escalation. And Ghana is grateful to you. I remember your visit to your brother, the Yegbonra. It was a fraternal visit. I believe it drew our 2 people, the Gonjas and the Dagombas, together. As we look ahead, I'm confident that your legacy will stand tall, not only as the king who healed Dagbang, but also as a statesman who helped shape a more united Ghana. In the coming months, we'll work together on commemorating the 5th anniversary of your enskinment, an occasion of national importance, and I pledge the full support of my office to ensure that this celebration reflects the glory and resilience of your reign. Let us remain united, advance with courage, and uphold the timeless principles that when tradition and modernity coexist, the nation thrives. As we say in Dagbon, another quotation, na yorimi ka yerika bohigo. Do you understand? Adam, do you understand it? It means the king's walk creates the path of peace. May the Almighty God guide your steps, Your Majesty. May your reign be blessed and long, and may the kingdom of Dagbang shine as a beacon of tradition, resilience, and progress. Empire Pam. May God bless Dagbang. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. I thank you very much.
Please be seated. Very privileged to witness the rich culture and tradition of Dagbon. With these words, may I, with the
Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Excellency Professor Yaa Na, Yaa Na Bukari II. Excellency, permit me to attempt to correct the order in which the Dagbang state was recognized. I have a duty after Yaa Na Bukari and Yab Karna to recognize Savulugilana in order of hierarchy of the Dagbang state. I know that I will not be challenged because for those of you who have read Christine Opong growing up in Dagbang, the Dagbang state and its map has those anthropological writings. Excellency, my duty this morning is a very simple one, is to, on your behalf and on behalf of the Vice President, convey to Yaa Na and his respected paramount chiefs and elders who have come to congratulate you and to wish you well. Excellency, permit me to convey the vote of thanks partly in Dagbani. Yen Sume, and then Yaa Na, Abia, Ayanga, Angahanga, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Nebe Professor Yaa Na, Vice President, na Agbaro Wum President Fablama, no so piel zongo manla gwale. No so piel zongo the manla gwale. Na mena na the man boy na poinshel kanawo. Neden to gwam pam zongo na zan chang tone. Na nang abarkanang. Na on ne kunde na on ti zosong. So I've said that excellence in Mahama's heart is like the crescent moon today. He is assured, to quote the words of Zangbalon Lana, of your unwavering, unflinching, and undivided support. Ne yurlem ma kunyala yurlem yelma mangle dine. Kiyang bubu ne yel mangle. De zo present ne te yelya na no nentraya, no nentraya. En nou nu yosamle, nou nu yosamle. Consistent with our culture, even as I do the vote of thanks. And then Yaa Na Abukari II, the paper by Professor Yaa Na, Yaa Na traditionally says he has a bull, an uncounted number of tubers of yam. In the Gbanle Tubon la no present sanambala. There's on Ana Barkana, Ana Barkana, Ana Barkana. Waluribe Yoma, and Yare Takupse, today les anti, na the present but Takupse anti, no nentre ipin gandlema, na Ana Barkana. And to those of you, I now conclude in English. For those who know and have worked with President Mahama in the last 20 or more years, the best of John Mahama is ahead of us and not behind us. What is behind us is the feelings of the new Patriotic Party government. And what he promises he will do. Na agogal kini nyala konyurum. Na obukon kayele. Na la achwe zaba. De lela shara kabanang de unchumonta. Ka agba tamale chan nan ton zan chan zang balan. Dalan mwale biane zan chan yape. No konyuru son kane. Nungun President Mahama. Onyahe lala nintamata amane anyanga. Katum ka konyuru son kana. No nyalangwe panse puparlem tuma. So, on behalf of Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Professor Yaa Na, my own personal behalf, and senior officials of government, including the Chief of Staff and Executive Secretary to the President, do accept our profound gratitude for the honor and respect you have bestowed on President Mahama, and be assured that he would not let you down in his reset agenda. So now they so. Who know and have worked with President Mahama in the last 20 or more years, the best of John Mahama is ahead of us and not behind us. What is behind us is the feelings of the...
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more updates.